Well, I strongly believe that the most important thing is winning in sport. I do not play down the importance of taking part in sports activity, but what I'm trying to say is that you would prefer taking part when the most important to you in sports activity is relaxing, releasing the stress, when you're doing that for pleasure or as leisure. So, but when you want to win, the most important to you is to excel yourself and excel the others as well. So that's very important in life when you're building habits. I think human trajectory as a whole, in general, is to excel yourself, overcome challenges, and sports can help you build this constitution, physical constitution and mind toughness to achieve that kind of goal. You can take as an example the industry of sports. Millions, billions, maybe trillions of dollars every year are spent and invested in all kinds of competitors, all kinds of sports people that will come to a competition to see who is the winner, to find out who's the winner. So imagine how boring it would be to the spectators, to the sports fans, if they were only there to take part. I think that the nature of sport appeals to some deep aspect of human beings, that one of the most important things in life is that they should excel themselves. So I think that the most important in sport is winning, for a very simple reason. It's obvious to me. So there is a second important insight about the importance of winning for sport that I think it's worth sharing with you. Uh, Human beings have one natural, let's say, characteristic, which is envy. And by that I mean that individuals feel inferior to the others and they also want to be superior to the others. Envy is one predominant aspect in Dostoevsky literature. So this is going to cause conflict. This can even cause mass conflict within societies. And you can take, for example, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, the play, that tells exactly this to you. So it's a very well-known phenomenon in societies all over the time, or all over the centuries, or through the centuries, if you prefer. And as far as I'm concerned, as we can, if we observe attentively, if we care to pay attention to this, we're going to understand that sport games and sport are tools that have been developed by societies over time to cope with this problem of this escalation to conflict that's going to bring societies to total collapse, or to basically simply cease existing in its, let's say, day-to-day order. What I'm trying to say is that sport allows for people to engage in competition, try to see who is superior to the others within secure boundaries. This relationship can be regulated, avoiding the escalation, because we're basically playing with fire. And besides that, it also allows for the evolution to more sophisticated levels. Because let's say that at the first moment, we are actually playing games to see who's the best player or who is superior. But as we grow used to this, as we pursue excellence more and more, we will understand that sport is allowing us to shift the focus from being superior to the others to being superior to ourselves. So that means if you want victory, if you want superiority, the best thing to do is actually to find these imperfections in yourself and remove them one by one every day. Therefore, winning is a vital element for the control and preservation of society and the improvement of the same. And especially and most importantly, for the development of the individual itself.